racetrack back to life.
It's Steve, back. Here's another video. Now, before we begin, I just want to say I did not record an intro, so right now it is Sunday. I am recording the intro while I'm editing this video. See, I've had some pretty bad sunburn on my face. So in this video, I wasn't really vlogging. I wasn't showing my face much because of the sunscreen. And yeah, I know some people will be like, oh, you're insecure. But I just want to look presentable for the camera. Now, this event, the first one of 2022 with the Stock Car Classics Motorsports for the Masses, and there's going to be another one. But stay to the end to find out when the next one will be. There's a lot of cool things coming up in this video, and I really encourage y'all to watch the end. Thank y'all so much for your support. Now let's go ahead and get right into the action.
All right, I'm doing a roll call. I'm Rob. If you've ridden with me before, raise your hand. If you haven't, raise your hand.
Here, sir.
Brian Austin.
Here.
Barber.
Here.
Best.
Here.
Bostic.
Here.
I knew you was back there. I saw you. Joseph. Colto. 71. Where you at? There you are. Sam Anchor. Oh, Hank Jack. Jackie. Darby. They don't spend the whole time, use the whole 40 minutes. We'll just accelerate when you guys are. And that way I call out that time. You should all, as long as we play nice, you should all get roughly 2 hours of track availability. Now, that last hour is a happy hour. It's up to you if you want to run an hour or not. Alright? I wouldn't recommend running an hour.
Cody, how's it going?
What's up? We're at Rockingham doing a tire test. We're having a lot of fun. I'm real excited. We're going to go real fast. Yeah, we're having fun. Christian's here, so having a lot of fun here. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Get on it, doggone it.
Jesse and Adam, nice to meet you all. What did you do for your birthday yesterday other than travel here? Nothing. Yeah, it was a long drive, you know.
Just streamed. Yeah. That's it. Just streamed. That's all I could do.
Updates on the Jeff Lauren car? Are you going to bring that out anytime?
Yeah, well, my plan is to take it to Charlotte in July. I already have the engine and the transmission, which is just sitting over there. The engine's in a trailer, but the transmission's over there. But that's all I need is that, and then a seat. And you can get a seat for like $900.
Yeah.
Like a little Joy seat or something.
Facts.
That's the goal. I ain't gonna run it hard though, because you wreck that car. That's like burning like 100 grand.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah, they made that pretty clear the driver's meeting this morning, you know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to today, you know. It's kind of overcast, but I think it'll get warmer as the day goes on.
I hope it gets about 70 degrees. Because, you know, the cars perform better when it's around 70, 80. You know, you don't want it to be cold, and you don't want it to be super hot either. So.
Facts.
And especially for the tires. So. You want it to be about 70. That's perfect. It'll stick when they're in operating temp. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, I also got more equipment. I got this camera. I got backup SD cards, backup batteries, backup, you know, and even another camcorder. So
I forgot everything. All I got is my GoPros. Thank God I remembered them.
But yeah, it's gonna be cool to see the GoPro views again.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm excited. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous because there's like 5 new people here. And they're like, I've never been on a track before, and they're about to go out in these things, and I'm like, we'll see what happens. It all boils down to how like confident they are. Because the first time I ever got in this car, I didn't want to go past like 60 miles an hour, and I was at like Barber in Birmingham, the road course, and dude, people were flying by me in Miatas and stuff. And I was like, why am I so slow? And then I had to learn that you just have to go fast.
Yeah.
And once that clicked, I was dropping the Miatas. I was like, oh, okay, this is fine. We went to Daytona. I was passing Corvettes.
Yep.
And then I wrecked.
Yep.
So, yeah, it just takes confidence. And a lot of these guys, their first time out, they're going to be going 60 miles an hour, and they're not going to go anymore.
Yep.
And that's kind of how I still am when I first go out. I'm like, okay. But then when the confidence levels builds to that point, you start going real fast.
Facts. Yeah, it's really cool to see you again, man, and you know, it's gonna be an awesome day yet again.
I'm excited. We got 3 hours of track time.
Yeah,
that's a lot of hours.
Yourself, or how did you come across it?
Well, this car came out of Tiger Tom's legendary shop here in Charlotte. That was the go-to place for all the NASCAR teams in the 70s, 80s, even in the early 90s to get their stuff. And they had people working for them like Dale Jr., Ernie Irvin. I've heard Dale Jarrett and Andy Petrie both say they would have never made it in racing if it wasn't for Tiger Tom and Stoney's shop. So this is where this car came from, and this was his son Pete's Sportsman. And I bought and traded and sold enough of the rollers and the dragged them out of the field type stock cars to be able to buy this car. And I bought it pretty much done. And I'm really happy with it so far, and I feel really fortunate and blessed to have it.
When you were younger, did you ever come to races here at Rockingham, and any time before recently?
No, I started watching NASCAR in 1992, and I was hooked ever since. But what I did was I'd go to the dirt tracks, and I would do stuff there. I would pit crew, help volunteer, even when I was in junior high. And I loved racing, I loved NASCAR, but it was 2007. The Bank of America 500 Charlotte. That was my first race.
Oh.
And then, of course, I went to the 50 at Daytona 500, and then I went to the Coke 600 that year, and I've been to Bristol, but that's it. So, but I really love what NASCAR was, and I still like what it is, but I'm just super excited that I can do something that just resembles what they used to do.
Definitely, definitely. You were here last fall. What are some of your expectations for today?
Well, I mean, there's a lot to expect. You expect a lot of awesome action. You expect a lot of the cool sights and sounds that you're really here for. I mean, looking out across the hood through your windshield and seeing like the Miller Genuine Draft car, the Kodiak car, all the Skills, all them guys. I mean, that's kind of why I went and did this, is so I could just visually recreate for myself what I saw on TV back on ESPN Speed World when I was, a young man watching NASCAR. So I'm hopeful that my car stays together, that it doesn't break any parts, so I get my laps in and I leave here with my car operating like it did when I pulled in. So
What is your favorite part about Rockingham Speedway?
You know, honestly, I like the camaraderie. I like how everybody chips in and how everybody's really awesome each other. There's no drama. Everybody's eager to help you here. I had a fella with a lot of experience helping me set my car up yesterday. And when you go to like the local short track, man, it's cutthroat. Nobody can see past their own pit stall. Nobody wants to help each other. So that's what I like about coming to Rockingham. As far as the track itself, it's just an awesome place. When you go barreling off in the turns and you get up on that banking, man, there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
So this place is great, and I really look forward to what the administration team here at Rockingham Speedway is doing, and I really look forward to a bright future with the Speedway and motorsports for the masses.
100%. Thank you very much.
Man, I appreciate you. I'm glad you came out.
Yeah, thank you. Now, with this car, how do you acquire it, or how were you able to get this car?
I started racing go-karts in 2008. 2014, I wanted to move up to NASCAR. I talked to my buddy Todd Peck that runs NASCAR Camping World Trucks. He said, my daughter's got a car, so I picked one up down there from him, and I just kept piecing it together. The motor came from BJ and Cloud.
Awesome.
In 2015, I moved up to the Super Cup Stock Car Series, which is a traveling series that runs Pennsylvania, Ohio, Virginia, and Tennessee. Here last fall, and I did the Buddy Baker driving school. I had Buddy Baker as a teacher for the advanced class.
For those that are at home watching this and they haven't been around the track before, can you describe what Rockingham is like going around the track?
It's a fun atmosphere. I love this track. You carry a lot of speed, so you can't get in trouble fast when you ain't careful, especially if you run hot. Yeah, it's a fun track. It's old, wore out. I'm sure someday they'll repave it.
Now, how did you find out about the events going on with Motorsports for the Masses and the Stock Car Classes Groups events? How did you get involved with that?
My buddy got me into it last year about it. Great show last fall. It's a fun place. It's like we got some great things that's going to happen in the future.
100%. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Awesome to get to meet you. Thank you.
So I started out collecting and racing sheet metal and parts of the cars. So I was always cruising Craigslist looking at ads trying to find sheet metal. And I found an ad for this in Birmingham, Alabama. I live in Houston.
Okay.
So I borrowed my neighbor's truck and my brother's friend's trailer, drove out there and picked it up.
What do you do with your YouTube channel? Did you recently start it, and is it like showing you building the car? Okay,
Yeah.
describe it to us.
Yeah, I started it probably about 5 or 6 months ago, and it's just trying to show people the old cars and get people excited about it. Sometimes I show them pieces of metal or a driver suit, pieces of history, but then I'm also showing them how to work on the cars and taking them on my journey into it. This is my first day being on track with the cars, so
Oh, it is?
I'm kind of bringing people along with me.
Okay. Yeah, you were running beside the 36 in the first run, and it was so cool.
Yeah. No, Kyle Petty was always my favorite driver.
Okay.
But I've got probably 8 or 10 crew suits like this, but this is the only one that fits me.
Oh.
I'm 6'5", so finding stuff that fits is kind of tough.
There you are. So, for those that are watching this at home, what is it like to drive around Rockingham, and what's the experience like?
It's pretty awesome. I didn't realize how banked the turns were, so that was kind of cool, but it's surprisingly easy. It's a little bumpy, because the track surface is old, but man, when the car goes into the corner, it just kind of settles down in, and it's a real cool experience.
Awesome. How did you find out about Motorsports for the Masses, this event, and Stock Car Classics? How do you get involved with that?
So, kind of through the YouTube page, and I also have a Facebook page for the YouTube channel.
Okay.
Brinkley contacted me.
He did?
He saw one of my videos, I think. He said, "Hey, I'm forming this group, Stock Car Classics. You should join us." So I kind of just joined them and chatted with those guys, and it's grown ever since.
Yeah, it's been a great experience, and a great group of people.
Yeah, and they're awesome guys. If you have any questions, there's 10 guys that will jump in and help you out and figure stuff out.
Now, this may be a really tough question, but if you were to say, look at all the other cars, what other car is your favorite?
I love Joe's Pontiac. I'm a Pontiac guy, so I love his Pontiac. And of course, the Alltel car, the 12, just because it's all-out race car. But like this one, this is a former show car, so it's not quite up to the full Cup standards.
Okay.
But I have a 1991 Pennzoil car that I'll probably bring next time.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And that one's more like a Cup car. But I figured the first time out, I'll bring this out and kind of get used to the track and get used to it.
All right. Well, thanks for your time. It was really cool getting to meet you, and thanks for the interview.
Cool, thank you.
Landon Best. Now, how did you find this car? Did you buy it or did you work on it yourself?
Yeah, we bought it actually probably 2 months ago after finding it for sale in Atlanta, Georgia. I had seen the car like 2 years ago prior, and I had seen it and knew about it, but it wasn't for sale. So I kind of knew what it was about and what it had in it. When it came up for sale and the guy priced it to me, for what's in it and what it's got done to it, it's well worth that. So I figured we'd get it and try to bring it out here and do stuff like this with it. That way we don't tear up. If we have ones that are actually historically correct or actual cars, we don't take those out and tear them up doing what we're doing out here.
So what is your favorite part about Rockingham Speedway?
This is actually the first time I've been here, so far
we got in last night at like 7:30. So when we got here, we unloaded. There was just a few of us here, real quiet, but it was still kind of cool to see the track and how it's stayed the way it's been for a long time. And then later that night, like midnight, we were all, or 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we were all still here. So we did a track walk at night and just walked the whole track and looked at it. And just seeing like the banking in the turns with when you're not driving, actually seeing it when you walk by is just crazy. And the fact that everything's still here and they're letting us do it. The garage and last night doing the track walk was probably the funnest part, besides driving. So I found, Stock Car Classics actually found me on the last car that I had built. It was a Mark Martin car. I restored it completely. We were going to run it actually, and ended up being one of them deals where we got done with it and really didn't want to bring it out and tear something up.
Okay.
So I started thinking, you know, maybe if I put it up for sale, I can, you know, sell it for enough to get another one and maybe have enough to build a couple more down the line. And I was fortunate enough to find somebody in Florida that wanted it, and he purchased it. And after he bought that car, we went and got this one, and started wrenching on it a little bit, and then took it. It just got picked up today, or yesterday we picked it up. It was at the garage shop in Denver, North Carolina.
Yep, I've been there.
With Aaron Brown. They went through the whole car, checked over everything, checked the motor, compression, leak down, set the valve lash. I mean, they checked everything before we brought it out here because I didn't want to come out here and tear something up or hurt somebody if something was loose or busted.
So, have you been involved with like racing, like competitively? And is Brad Keselowski your favorite driver, NASCAR-wise?
Never been competitive, been in competitive racing. Just always had fun with, you know, toys or hot rods and stuff like that. No, I don't like Brad Keselowski. I just don't like this car. It was a good deal. It had what I wanted in it. Had the stuff in it I wanted with the brakes and all that. So, I mean, I don't mind it, but no, I don't. I'm not like a fan or anything. But the car's nice.
Yeah. How did the car feel out there today? It seemed like it was running great.
The first time it was all right. We didn't have it set up. We didn't know, you know, we didn't have the ride heights or anything like that set right. So we just kind of felt the car out the first round. We went out, and then the second time we had done some adjustments to it, and that made a big difference. It was a lot faster, not as fast as some of the fastest guys here, but it was definitely a noticeable difference. Just getting used to it, and getting comfortable with it, and knowing that I can trust the parts and stuff on the car without having to worry about something falling off or breaking.
And last question I have, are you planning on going to any other events this year?
Yeah, we should be. I don't know which ones we'll be at, but I know we're going to do more with it. Yeah, we'll definitely come back out.
Awesome. Thank you for your time. Thanks for the interview.
No problem.
We got a great turnout today, as you can see. We're about to have some live music, and the Allison Legacy Race Series is going to have their race through the infield portion of the track, so this afternoon is going to be lit. We also set out some more sessions from the Stock Car Classics.
When I was just a boy, maybe 5 years old, I saw my first night race in the freezing cold, wrapped up in moving blankets. No restricted play. Ain't it crazy how this life's kinda like a NASCAR race? We going round and around in a circle, Southern boys laying on the gas, make the world go around like a smooth baby through road run. Playing Chevy with a 3 on the side, what y'all know about that? What y'all know about it? Watching good years roll by. Watching good years roll by. Watching good years roll by. No, there ain't no right turns and you can't go back.
a lot more footage that I did not show in this video, but I will in another video coming up soon, so be looking forward to that. The Allison Legacy Race Series video will be up in the next couple of days. There was so much footage that I had to go through. It was over hours long, so I had to try to trim it down to the amount that I did in this video. Another great day with the guys, and I'm looking forward to going back next time, and I appreciate everyone. It was an awesome day yet again. I want to say thank you to the group organizers, the drivers, and everyone there. It was another absolute banger. I'm very thankful that I was given the opportunity to come film at these events. It's just an absolute blast, and I just want to say thank you. As I said at the beginning of the video, there would be another announcement. Pretty sure April the 23rd. If I got that wrong, you'll still see it on the screen. It's the next event at Rockingham. Make sure to come out. You do not want to miss any of the action. There's going to be qualifying. There's going to be some fast, amazing cars there, and you better not miss it. You better not miss it. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Thank y'all very much for watching. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. I'm on the road to 501K subs. I'd really appreciate it if you could support me by hitting that like and subscribe button. And make sure to tune in to the upcoming videos. And until next time, I'm out.